philosophers, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest, Officer Jack, and we're going to be answering some hyper-reality questions based on the Hederick movie that we watched. Do you think we can believe most of what we see online?
No, I don't think you can.
And why is that?
Because people post online with no accountability, because you can just create a username and not have it really be tied to you. So you can just lie all you want without any repercussions. Whereas in real life, you tell a lie face to face to someone, there's someone that they can go back to and say, you lied, you lost accountability. That doesn't happen online.
I also think like with AI and like Photoshop and stuff like that.
Very
too,
easy
yeah.
to fake everything.
Also, how are we able to tell what is real in a world dominated by like fake media and fake images and stuff like that?
That's a very good question. How can you tell what is real?
I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, maybe.
Can you?
Maybe like with like credited sources. Maybe that's one way.
It could be, but how do you know the influences on those sources?
Yeah.
I think you just got to take everything with a grain of salt, get as many variety of sources and opinions on different things, and then just go with what you feel. And
Yeah.
science.
And things that are proven in stone and fact.
All right, bring the camera over here.
Yeah.
All right, so last question: what happens when we believe in things that aren't true?
You get a distorted worldview that impacts everyone around you, the way you interact with them. You operate on wrong facts. Everything you do is going to be wrong. Everything you do based on those opinions, facts, and beliefs, it's just going to be wrong, and you're just going to be perpetuating this flawed reality.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much for our interview. We have Officer Jack keeping our community safe. Bye, philosophers.
You'll find my Venmo in the
Welcome back, philosophers. We're with the 5-star D1 commit Rhode Island, Carly Rowland, and she's going to be helping us answer some hyper-reality questions. Question number 1, do you think we can believe most of what we see online?
I tend to believe most of what I see online, so yeah, I think that we can.
Yeah, I feel like definitely now in this generation, like we're all on social media, so it's hard to avoid it. Next question. How do we know what is real in a world like dominated by fake media and fake images?
I feel like with like AI and everything like that, we just don't know at this point. Like anything could be real, anything could be fake, like whether it's news or like a picture. So honestly, like we won't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, last question. What happens when we believe in things that aren't true?
We start to spread like rumors and stuff, which can create like false like accusations or like ideologies of like specific people or things, which is not good. So,
all right. Thank you, Rhode Island commit, Carly Rowland. Bye, philosophers. Welcome back, philosophers. Today we have a special guest, Miss Barry, the one and only, the best. So, I have a few questions for her, and I'm so delighted to be asking her this because she is wise and educated, and she's a very smart person to ask about this. So, we're going to be talking about patriarchy. In some of the movie, the guy discussed, like, how male dominance, like, controls kind of what people think in, like, religion and stuff like that. So that's what's going to be relating to our questions. Okay. First question. Do you think patriarchy is something people have created, or has it always been around?
So, always been around is kind of a funny question because you're talking about ancient civilizations and go all the way down. But I would say humans sort of kept it going, maybe is where I'm going to go with that. As far back as you can see, there's male faces in every history book. The ancient, when you studied your 9th grade, like globalization, it's all male. There's hardly any women you study it back then. So I think we just kept the manifestation going.
Yeah.
So that's my answer to that one.
Yeah, I like that. And then last question. Do you think patriarchy has influenced what we're taught is normal or true?
Absolutely. And ironically, you're standing in front of the 19th Amendment poster on the wall that Miss O'Connor gave me. Do you see all the women there? Right? So look at all the women on my poster.
Beautiful
and
women.
Let's talk about how
I should be on there.
Yeah. I already forgot the question, except to say that, what was the question? What was the question?
Like, do you think patriarchy has influenced what we're taught is normal or true? Like, yeah.
So I think you can notice as 3 females in the room that are probably in a household that either somebody has 60% of the power in the house versus 40%. I hear about kids all the time telling me that the reason that they join our Young Feminist Club is because they want their mother figure in the house to have more authority or have a higher salary or have more opportunities, and they want to be that kid in the future that has those. So you have the opportunity right now to change that. So I think your original thinking and this course are allowing you to look at things a little bit differently. So if you can break that chain, and we've been trying to do that for forever, and I hope that you see in your lifetime that it does change.
Yes. Thank you so
There you go,
much.
thanks. Yeah, man, I don't know. That was a little bit of a
Hit
rant.
that like and
Oh, it's
subscribe
still on
button.
there.
See you next time, philosophers.
Bye, philosophers.
Bye.